There is something about rivers that evokes a true sense of adventure and nostalgia deep in our being. This particular river flows through the veins of my friend Mike Kramer. It's where he became a musky fisherman. This particular river intrigues and mystifies me with its natural musky population and remote beauty. Winding and rushing, it could be any river. For 2 days, it was our river.
My family's been hunting up here for a long time, and we ended up starting to fish muskies up here about 16 years ago. I will be literally shaking when we get down there. This is where I caught my first muskie. Decided to come up here and start trying to muskie fish, and that's where I caught my first fish, cut my teeth, and from then on it was an addiction, that's for sure.
Missed her. Thought it mauled yours. It's so cool checking out this spot that means so much to Mike, and to almost hook up with a fish has us completely jacked for tomorrow. Rain jacket's getting soaked out there.
Boy, river fishing, when it comes to rain and weather, it can just shut fishing down instantly. I think we can hit the road though and just count on it.
Yeah.
Count on it going away.
Let's do it.
You know.
Mentally, we knew that the river was probably going to shut down and those fish were going to be next to impossible to catch. Ready to do this?
Yep.
Well, we gotta get this boat into that river.
Holy man. Take as much out of this thing to make it as light as possible to get it down there. We'll start here. We're going to take the river north as far as it's going to let us go. 13 miles is what we're looking at doing.
It's heavy. It's heavier than I think we're giving it.
Yep. Just go a little further.
Yeah. Yeah. Ready to rock.
My grandpa said never cut this rope. Always keep it long. Now I know why.
I sure hope I don't let him down.
you can plan your trip and you start on point A and you're going to finish on point B, but there's times where you got to make that decision whether you're going to continue on for the day or turn around and go back. The water's so shallow, there's no going back upstream.
We got 10 miles to go. We turn around now. Let's do it. We're gonna make good time. Let's try it. Let's do it.
We didn't see any sign of life, and it gets, you start to question whether there's a fish in the river or not, you know, and you're fishing high percentage spots, you know, spots that look good, and just nothing's happening. And sometimes you gotta have a little fun with your partner in the boat. And I had Ryan on the hook pretty dang good. He was in the front of the boat, and you know, him being a fishing guide, I figured he'd know the oldest trick in the book, but apparently I was able to get him, I think, about 4 times in a row, and just give him the old tap on the back of the rod, and he kept setting the hook, and he didn't catch on to it at all.
Having a positive attitude in the boat is really important. Even if one of you is kind of down and confidence is lacking, it's nice to have, you know, the other buddy kind of pick you up and be positive and play off of each other. If you're both bummed out, it can be a long day and you can start making some bad decisions. Were you doing that before? What? The rod thump?
Rod thump.
Yeah, what you just did right there. No. Day one, we started with a lot of optimism, but it was tough. When it rains that much and you don't see anything, which we didn't see any sign of life. No bait fish, no muskies, no follows. Spirits were sagging a little bit. This has been tough. Rain, more rain. Muddy water.
I literally turned it into a mud puddle really quick.
I do think fishing these rivers makes you a better angler. You step aside and kind of take a look at the differences between the regular fishing that we do and this type of fishing, and you've got a lot of tools, a lot of luxuries that you might take for granted when you're fishing a lake or a much more accessible body of water. And I think it makes us all better anglers when we do a trip like this, for sure. River looks good. Mike looks good. He looks ready to go. You feeling limber today?
No.
Nice breeze to keep the bugs away.
I got a lot of optimism. I think it's gonna be good today, man.
We're gonna slam.
Looks steep.
Dude.
Yowza. Good thing we're going down.
It is just nice to be up here, but day 2 came around and there was a little bit of pressure to get on fish regardless of conditions, and we ended up finding a stretch of river that was a little more clear and it had a lot more confidence, and we had to just keep moving until we found good spots.
Much better.
Let's get in the water, dude. We're gonna catch.
Let's go. It almost had that rope tied to the back of it. Gotta keep this going up.
Of course, load everything from right here.
The river was still fast, and we had to cast into spots where we thought fish would be, and we were moving so quick that you had to make that one cast, and sometimes it counted.
Oh shit, big fish. Oh yeah, dude, she came chasing it. Oh,
I got one. Is it a walleye?
dude, it is. That muskie came flying in on my suet though. Dude, that's a big walleye. Here, I'm throwing the anchor. Dude. Okay, there was a nice muskie that chased my suet down though. That's a big walleye.
You want to net this thing for me?
It turned our day upside down, completely changed our attitude when we started seeing fish, and it carried on for the rest of the day.
Yeah. Got her. Yeah! Yes! Boom!
Oh man, that was a long time coming.
That fish bit it sideways and jumped in the air and hooked itself in the side. It threw the bait and re-hooked itself.
Yeah.
Nice fish.
Yeah, look at that.
Wow.
Look at that.
What a pretty fish, man. Man, these fish are angry. Short guy, but man, she really gave me the business.
So pretty, man.
Yeah.
So pretty.
All right.
Awesome.
Let's put her back, huh?
Yeah.
River run muskies are like no other breed. I mean, we fish these big, huge, thick muskies that are in the lakes, and they're awesome to catch, but man, these river fish are a breed completely on their own. I mean, it doesn't matter their size, weight, or length. They battle the current all day. They live in a harsher environment. They're way more athletic. And when the river's really shallow, there's only one way to battle, and it's up.
Navigating these rivers is tricky. You've got to be on point all the time, 100%. Somebody's got to be looking ahead of the boat. You know, heck, I took a swim at one point because we let our guard down and we hit something.
You had to jump, didn't you?
Yeah.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I don't even hear you. Want to grab that? I don't even know we're on. Up above my knees.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay. You swirled at it. One more cast. Ready?
Let's pull anchor and we'll cast at it as we float by here. The last thing you want to be doing is navigating these rivers when it's dark out. So if you've got 15 miles to travel, you're leaving hot spots and hot fish behind because you've got to get downriver.
Bright and sunny, and it's raining.
When you come up to a remote river and do a trip like this, you've got to be ready for everything. Just start moving fish too, and
Back to getting wet.
Even in the 2 days we were up here, we were wet, we were cold, we were hot. We were, you know, everything that Mother Nature could have dished out in June, we got it.
Should almost have top water.
Yeah, I'll throw the top water.
There we go.
Got him where
Ready?
Yeah.
Oh, she's hooked good.
Yeah! Yeah!
Just roll
The top water.
smash. Boom!
I heard it. I heard it.
That was good. She wasn't
Yeah.
getting off either, man. She
Dude,
wasn't.
I was getting pretty down and out there, man. I've been tired. I needed that.
You know, the harder you work for a muskie, the more rewarding it is when you finally catch it. And that couldn't be truer on these rivers. You know, the fishing is just part of it. Getting the boat in and out of these rivers, all the gear in and out of the boat, it's physically taxing, and it just makes everything all that much more rewarding when that moment finally happens.
Hey. Nice work. Thank you. On top.
Yeah.